Howdy, folks. Tina, aka Teemaw, is here, and I'm so glad that you're here with me as well. So tonight's giveaway, let's just start right off. This little banner going down here in the bottom. Tonight's giveaway is hashtag Debbie, D-E-B-I, since she was the first one to comment in the chat. Okay, so we'll be giving away a $15 coupon code to our shop and this pack of Crafts with Crashley release papers that say Shine Bright with Sparklers. Cool, right? So someone's going to win this pack of release papers tonight and a $15 coupon code to the shop. Okay, so hashtag Debbie into the comments that she was the first one to comment in the chat tonight. Jennifer Wentworth, welcome in. Newbie, she's a newbie here. I just got through emailing you today. And welcome to the Sparklers family, Jennifer. There's Miss Tammy. How are you doing? And Lori Crafty Dog Mom is in the house. Miss Billy A. Yes, Friday the 13th, right? We started with the time change of full moon. We went from hot, it was hot at the beginning of the week, to freezing. So it's been one crazy week, and then ending with Friday the 13th, right? Speaking of diamonds is in the house. Howdy, Mr. Rich. Miss Chris, guess where I am? If you guessed work, you'd be correct. Marla Morris and Shannon Miller. Howdy, Miss Terry Chaza. I'm off to bed, but I'll watch the replay in the morning. Make sure I can fill out my bingo card, okay? Howdy, Miss Terry. Chrissy Outlaw's here. A Joe H. That seems to be a newer name. Laura A. It's been a very windy day in Illinois. Been fairly windy here, but decent overall. I think it might have got to 50 degrees. It was so warm at one day this week, it was near 80, but then we had huge thunderstorms come in and then turn much cooler. So, but tomorrow is a moving day, and I think we'll be in the 60s to move Tiffany and Joe from their old place to their new place. So that's what we're going to be working on tomorrow. Well, I'm going to see if Serenity and I can check in drills first. The rest of the drills came in. I'll go through all of that. So I haven't had a chance to check those in, and hopefully we will finish all of that up tomorrow, I hope. Wendy Halleck is in the house. Jessica Gallagher. Howdy, howdy. There's Miss Sarah Barden and Crafting with Jay. Hope the restocks went smooth. That Ren is feeling better. Thank you, Miss Jenna. Serenity is still wearing that CGM, which reminds me, let me make a note. Thank you, Jenna, for reminding me. I need to pick up the next CGM since they only last 2 weeks. Let me write that in. All right. She is doing better because she has learned to keep her blood sugar stable, since now we know, we don't know why it's doing that, but we know that's what's causing the issues. So far, so good, but we still need to delve into the reasons why. Lisa Hunt's here. Heather Keever, Sherry Jones, Marion Lakecraft. Friday the 2nd, 13th this year. Wow. So we've already in 3 months had 2 Friday the 13th. Let's see. Yep. Pretty well over here, Marion. Karen Huslig, we had. Okay. So Jerry was supposed to meet somebody this week. I think it was Tuesday at Tall Oaks, because they were doing a termite inspection. And he found termites and said we needed to do a new system that's normally $2,800. And if we did it right there, right then, he was ready to do it. And it would only be $2,400. And I said, no, I will check around. So we called in somebody else who came today. They went ahead and checked our house too, and Tall Oaks. Our house is fine, but Tall Oaks, he said he did not see what the other guy saw. But when he went inside, he did find some old damage. So there wasn't much damage there. I shouldn't say that. He found some old signs that they had been there. So he suggests, you might want to go ahead and go through with the treatment, since there had been some there. So that's what he's suggesting. He's saying in our house, we should never have a problem because the baseboard, something is up so high they wouldn't get to it. But in the other house, we have had signs of termites, so we're going to have to treat that. Okay, let's see. Amy H is here. Marcel, thank you. Don't forget to hit the like button. I appreciate that. Robin Pennington, Olivia, Danielle, I didn't see notifications this week, Danielle. She is an admin over the Poshy Pin group. If you have never got a pin from Poshy Pins, you might want to join that group and check them out. We got some great pins over there. Rhonda Heath, howdy. I hope you had a good week as well. Caroline's Diamond Painting Corner, welcome in. Risa Young, howdy, Miss Risa. I was wondering about you the other day. Kate Franson, there's Ange Butler, Bonnie in Northern Texas, Crystal B, and Annette Catalano. Mr. Matt is in the house. Said hi to everyone. DP with Jackie and Miss Cheryl G. Yes, there's my check-in buddy right there. Or really, her and Serenity are check-in buddies. I did a little bit the next day. Oh, Kim Anderson, crafting with Mary. How are you doing, Mary, in your recovery? Are you doing well now? Is it better? Are you just getting better each day, I hope? Colleen Fisher is there. Yes, yes, yes. There's Miss Kell. Howdy, Miss Kell. Peggy Wistrom is here. Sarah Barden, Karen H, and everybody's putting in hashtag Debbie. There you go. Everybody's doing that. Jeanette the Caged Magpie. She's got the Caged Magpie over on Etsy. Makes a lot of cool little things over there. If you haven't checked her out, you should, because they're really cool. I've shown some things here on the live before. Marilyn Loves Diamonds. That's cool. I guess most of us here love diamonds, right? Melissa Loftus. Yes. Kay Perez. There's Melissa Hot. Howdy you doing, Miss Hot? Hot, hot, hot. Joanna Wright. Trudy Leno. I'm guessing that's how you say it. Don't know. Miss Thomason. Michelle with Diamonds, or Michelle. I'm guessing Michelle. Not sure. We'll see. Oh, good gracious. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Kel. Epic Losses is here. Linda Kendall. Jen M is in the house. Yes. Dana Kappas. Eileen Boxer. It's a newer one. Phil and Gracie. And Brenda Hartstein. There's Dark Knight. How are you doing? Wind in Michigan was 71 miles per hour, says Annette. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. 92 in Phoenix, 100 next week. Wow. Wow, wow. I'll keep my 70s. 80s okay too. Denise D. We'll get to the times where there's 90s and 100s. That'll usually be in July and August for us. Usually. Pretty hot. There's Miss Becky G. Fast Punch is there. Jeanette. There we go. 28 in Minnesota is supposed to get 12 to 18 inches of snow. That's right. Our Mel is over there on the West Coast, and she's in the middle of a snow and ice storm, believe it or not. Ugh. I mean, I know it got cold here again, but I'm done with the ice. The spring starts next week, folks. Let's I want to see spring again. Nurse Sue. Howdy do. There's Miss Cheryl K and Miss Carrie Robinson. Thank you again, Carrie and Cheryl G, for all the work you do. Carrie is now helping Cheryl check out the ESs and review them each week before we make them publish. So I really appreciate the work they do. Yes, I did not see a comment. Cheryl's responding to Jessica Gallagher. We're about 2 weeks out on orders to mail, and then a few days in the mail, assuming they don't lose your order. So yes. So if you're going to plan something, plan on it taking about 3 weeks. If it comes earlier, you'll be pleasantly surprised. Which I spent 5 hours yesterday upstairs instead of checking in those boxes, because the children need to catch up on orders, and I decided to help them, because even if I get the boxes checked in, I put in all the restocks at once, we're in trouble anyway. because guess what that does? Putting the restocks in makes the orders go up. So I'm trying to put a dent, help them get a dent in these orders again to help get the order time down to a week or less, and then put in these restocks. And then it'll be time to place new orders for supply again. And the cycle doesn't end, right? Nancy Royston's here. How are you doing, Miss Nancy? Anyone who pushes for is now for a special deal is usually a scam. Oh, right, Matt. That's exactly how I felt. Is always be hotter than you. No offense. It was 100 degrees. Kel said she will always be hotter than me. 100 degrees today. Ooh-wee. Thank you for those links, Cheryl G. Appreciate that. Let's see if someone's saying it tells you how many were watching there. Oh, good. Mary is getting better each day. Thank goodness. There's Arlene. Anna's in the house. Saying howdy to Mary. Yes, there's Connie. Nicole has been sick all week. Gotcha. So Nicole has been sick. That's why there hasn't been many pins this week. Make another cheesecake for church tomorrow. Wow. That's nice. So by the time we get off here, it's just 9 o'clock your time, I think, Lisa, since you're in California. I believe so. I figured it out right. There's Miss Eve. How are you doing, Miss Eve? Not that far behind yet. There's Melanie. She's still here. Your internet's working, Melanie. It hadn't frozen and broke or anything like that right now, huh? I can't believe that snow you have. How long you think that ice and snow will last? Like a week, just a day? Sarah Ann and Miss Leanne Likely. Jessica, it was 71 in Ontario today. Oh, early this week. Today was in the 20s and snowed. Mutton had rain and snow in Maryland. Before yesterday, it went from being 71 at 12, the morning 30s. Yeah, okay. So it's hitting that, doing that to most everywhere. Heidi Lees is here. Tammy is recuperating from a car accident went 2 weeks ago, but better. Every day is better. I'm glad to hear that every day is better and that you're still with us. Diamond painting should come in a little bit. My friend ordered a week or so ago, and she wanted to check since I told her I joined the lives. Oh, thanks, Jessica. No worries. And yeah, so is she in Canada? Because that'll take a little bit longer to deliver. Yes, yes, yes. Rosalind's here. Happy Friday. I am, listening on a walk. That's sweet. Going for a walk. That's nice. I got to do that once this week outside. Otherwise, I've been using the treadmill again. Haven't been doing the rebounder for a few weeks now. I can go less time on the rebounder and get the same amount of workout, but I have to keep stopping using the bathroom. So I usually just go longer on the treadmill. But the plantar fasciitis is kind of, it rears its head when I keep walking a lot on the treadmill. So I have to play a game there. Anyway, there's this fine line to walk is what I'm saying. Joanna, the wind knocked out power in my entire town. Power came back after 6 hours and furnace wouldn't work. Got a technician to temporary fix the thermostat thingy so I don't freeze tonight. It's in the 27th. Ooh, yikes. That's stinky. Well, we got really hot this week. We were sweating in the house hot, like, I don't know how we're going to sleep. It's so hot. Well, our air conditioner's broken. So our air conditioner in our house is not working. So we're going to have that looked at. They did not get the leak fixed to the shower. They turned the water off yesterday to get it fixed and replace the part, and it didn't work. Started leaking more. So they found it in a temporary fix. So it just drips a little bit while they turn the water back on, and going to have to order another part. So the shower is still leaking. Can't be used right now. Jerry went to go somewhere in the truck, and then in the passenger side floorboard, there was about a 1/4 inch of water standing in there. Yeah. So we don't know if there's a leak there or if somebody left the window down, which I don't know why, because it hasn't been that warm enough, long enough to do that. So yeah, we have, again, positive, no termites here. We have seen the coyote again. We have not fixed the shower. The truck leaked, and we are not having the air conditioner working. And we do have termites or possible termite sightings over at Tall Oak, so we have to deal with that. Oh, good gracious. I have one chargeback left to deal with. And I've got questions for y'all. I've got to ask y'all questions about that. I do. So we're gonna talk about that in a minute. Thanks for all those links. I appreciate it. Thoraya. Yes. Oh, she's in North Carolina. Good. You're right. It should not take long to ship after that. Kim's got a new groove this year. We have a severe storm coming Monday. Really that bad? Oh, stink. Similar yesterday. Went to work. It was 60. Went home. Mix of snow and rain. Yeah, weather's trying to figure itself out, huh? Stephanie Stone. Welcome in. Miss Kayleen. Howdy. Terry Lawrence is here. Okie dokie. Everybody saying howdy. Otherwise, you're just great. Yeah. Let's see. Well, that's right. No termites here. That's for sure. Okay. Yeah, I know, right? Let's see what we have to talk about here. Yep, I'm going to get the other CGM for Serenity. I was going to book an appointment with Serenity, but y'all, how do you pick somebody? So I started asking friends, have they seen an endocrinologist, who they recommended? I look in a Facebook group. Somebody did a functional medicine doctor. So one of my questions is, can a functional medicine doctor who can order blood work figure out the root causes of these issues, or should we see the endocrinologist? And if so, how do you find a good one? I really would like a recommendation, and I'm not sure where to start. So Arlene says, weather dude said it would be windy. He vastly underestimated the wind. That's right, Kel. Mother Nature is going through menopause right now, is what she said. Oh, good gracious. So anyway, we have to figure out how to do that, exactly where to go, who to choose for Serenity. Should I start with the functional medicine doctor or not? The nearest teaching hospital? Well, we're not going to have any teaching hospital closer than an hour. You're saying just for recommendations? Again, I was trying to avoid going all the way to St. Louis. Primary should be able to recommend a good one. Typically, your main doctor will order the blood work and then refer. We finally got, okay, I don't know if I remember telling y'all how, I don't want to say horrible the ER was, but remember I told you the floor was dirty. No one asked for our insurance. They didn't ask for her phone number. They didn't ask for her email. They just had her name and made sure that her social security number was in the file. That's it. They didn't come back to the room. We were there for 3 hours or anything. So we got our first bill. Thank goodness our address hasn't changed, since they didn't check on that either. So she got her first bill. It was for one of the x-rays or something. And the number on it's wrong, the email's on it's wrong, and they have the wrong insurance. So we had to call and spend time taking care of all of that, since they didn't do it at the hospital. I don't know who to report that to either. Go to an internist and have an internist recommend an endocrinologist. My diabetes is treated by my general. Well, it's not just a simple diabetes case, and we got to figure out the thing. Does the insurance pay for a naturopath? No, I guess they don't. That's a good question, Arlene. I'm guessing they do not. I guess we got to do that. Hey, Tanis, welcome in. So, okay. Cheryl got here Saturday, and there were, let's see, I wrote it down. There was the first shipment of 24 boxes, the second shipment of 30 boxes, and an extra shipment of 4. So the first day they got, Serenity and Cheryl got 54 boxes checked in the first day. The next day they got 4 boxes checked in, and then Tuesday we got 5 more. That was when the last set of 18 were supposed to come, and only 5 showed up. So disappointing, because we were ready to do it. So Cheryl went ahead and went home, which was good. 10 of them arrived really late Wednesday night, and 2 more came yesterday. We are missing one, and I've told them we're missing one because some labels were unreadable. We got to get through these to deduct which ones are missing. Teaching hospital will refer you to those in your area. Generally speaking, insurance does not cover, but standard docs do not give me start on insurance. Yes, you're right. Caitlin's here, and Debbie Peters. Howdy, folks. Come on in. That is a lot of boxes. No worries, Caitlin. I saw you went to Georgia, I think. So hope you have good travels, safe travels. Howdy, that crafty pilot. Today was the first I have Medicare. Called a cardiologist. She claimed my Medicare wouldn't go through, but my military went through. Weird. Yes. My doctor was too quick to prescribe med when finding the cause and trying diet changes, so I went in debt for a naturopath. He found the root cause, and I do not need meds to manage blood sugar. See, that's yeah, Arlene, we got to figure this out. Anyone in Oregon? I don't know. Okay, so when they got all of that stuff checked in, then Cheryl made new bottles of all the products, and I had to go change out all the cards that had all the products on it, all that had the color changes. So we changed out all of the cards, the bottles. There was a ton of organizing work. So once we do that, we have to rearrange all the drawers to fit in all the new DMC numbers for every single type of drill we have. So we had to do that. We basically did a lot of reorganizing, which reminds me, I got an email today, a message today about an ES that had mahogany in it, and they're wondering when it was coming back in stock. So I was trying to tell her that we're not getting mahogany back in stock, that Cloudburst would do that. So any ES that has mahogany, it will be out of stock for, I guess, forever, until we get those rewritten, and then we'll have to put in their Cloudburst more than likely. Oh, we did. I think we went through that list. We did go through that list, Cheryl G. So that's good. We have a lot of work to do before we can design. Now you'll see how much work this part is, Caitlin. Most likely, but try care for life, May. Much delayed flights this evening. Seattle's a mess. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, that's right. Because of all the ice storms up there. You're right. I forgot about that. Okay, so we did all of the organizing. I forgot to take a picture. Otherwise, that would have been up. It was a ton of organizing. And then these boxes come in. So we have to finish this, get them changed on the cards if possible. And then we're going to have to do the restocks. I got to sit down and do the restocks. But that's going to bring in a whole slew of more orders. Yes, that was right, Cheryl G. That's right. We did do that. So I was trying to slow that process down. It's going to be a lot. By the way, we have over 950 ES on the site so far. So that's how many we have made, is over 950 so far. And it's a lot. And so what happens is, mind you, remember, you know, the frustration about we get a new product and the die lots are different. Very frustrating, very hard decisions to make. Do we accept this? If so, does that mean we have to change ES? If we don't accept it, do we have to change ES, or we wait months longer? Like, for example, Square Glitter 3810 has been out for months and they didn't get it right again. So that means more months out. I don't know what to do. Kate says Cheryl G should just move into Tall Oaks. Anyway, 1,000, what? Sorry. Oh, I have no idea, Matt. I have no idea. Guess what else we found out? Cheryl's like, okay, then she just went home on Tuesday night and she'll be back in 2 weeks. That's pretty close. And then I got off the phone and my brother-in-law is coming into town on Monday and he'll be here all week so Tall Oaks drywall is done over in the shop in the new extension. And my brother-in-law, Jerry's brother, does taping and mudding. So he was willing to come up and tape and mud for us and get the job done. Jerry set that up for Monday. I'm like, okay. So he's coming in Monday. And he goes, I know, you have a retreat that week. I'm like, what? We don't have a retreat next week. That's in 2 weeks. He goes, yeah, you do. It's on the calendar. I'm like, what? So I checked the calendar. I called Cheryl, who had only gotten 45 minutes from us. And I'm like, Cheryl, just so you know, you're going to be here in a week, not 2 weeks, in a week. She's like, oh my gosh. So barely time to breathe, get caught up with emails, try to get the rest of these boxes checked in, get Tiffany and Joe moved, all the good things. What's okay? Quiet and working on organizing all my spirit drills into a new organizing system, says Mutt Knight. What is that? What is your system? So it was a very busy, productive week. Very productive. It was a very, very good decision for Cheryl to come out and get that done. So that was great. I have on here to show you goose eggs because last week you saw a goose egg and it was so big. We had the goose lay another egg that was at least 50% bigger than that egg. And Jonathan came home on Wednesday and ate it. He didn't ask. He ate the egg. And it was before I could take a picture for you guys. So I don't have it to show you, but it was 50% bigger. It was double yolked. It was the third egg the goose had ever laid. It was a double yolked goose egg. It was huge. Tall Oaks, the first diamond painting community or what? Commune. Oh, yeah, it was huge. But he ate it. So I can't show you that. No, I can't. Oh, good gracious. Let's see. Yes, so I was saying Serenity and Cheryl got through 54 boxes. Cheryl on Sunday night went through drills to make decisions. Oh, that's what we did Sunday. We had a lot of decisions to make and compare colors and completed the color cards. And that took hours to do. I kitted up the mermaid kit, the Molly Harrison Mermaid Magic or Magical Mermaid by Ever After. And I have been so enjoying her. And it was a new system. So it took me a while because I had to figure out how to do that. And that took a while to kit up. So it took forever to kit up because it was in between. Come look at these colors, go back to kit up, go help somebody else, come back to kit up. So, you know, it took many hours. Let's see. I heard that only happy birds lay double yolks. Do goose eggs taste like chicken eggs? I don't know. I haven't eaten one. I've eaten duck eggs and they're richer. Duck eggs are a little richer than chicken eggs. Although if they were scrambled, you probably wouldn't know the difference. And I'm assuming the goose egg would be the same as the duck egg, I guess. I don't know. Rosalind said she'll wait for the golden egg. Right. I know. Let's see. Monday, we caught up with all the new drill containers and sparklers and rearranged and organized drawers. And yeah, Friday night was the night it rained all night and there was water in the floorboard. So yeah, we've had a very big, productive week. Although also not only being productive with Cheryl was here. When she arrived on Saturday, I was still dealing with these chargebacks with folks. And I was so riled up. I had to go take some Copacom to try to calm down and reset because I was so riled up. And so by the time she left, I had forgotten about them mainly. And so I've been back to them. And that's what I need to talk to you about. That duck eggs must be in a higher tax bracket, says Cheryl. Okay. So here is my question to you guys. The retreat that starts next week, we only have 2 signups, so it's going to be very intimate. We're going to be doing a lot of organizing of drills over there before we can start designing, etc. But still open to join. If you're close or you got off, we'll give you a good deal. Come on in, shoot us an email. We'll take care of you. Someone give to me a diamond.dot tray system. It is obviously not the name brand because it is so flimsy. It pops and drills fly every time. I try to get more than one at a time. Oh my goodness. Yes, that would go in the Goodwill bin. Copacom. It's a supplement, Matt. It's a liquid supplement. It is literally called Copacom. And it's like theanine and GABA and something else. But it's basically, I take it before bed. But in times of high stress, it can do the same thing. But So basically, instead of continuing to stress out about something, it's just supposed to calm you down enough, with that theanine and the GABA in there to start thinking a different way. Is that making sense? Where's Kupakai? I don't know. But is it for humans? Gotta check with you sometimes. That one's for humans. Copacom is for humans. I need that as an IV, said Sarah Ann. Yeah, I take 1 to 2 droppers a night, depending on how things are going. And again, that day I had to go take some in the middle of the day to just try to recalibrate. That's what it does for you. And so when Cheryl left, I spent, of course, the last 2 days doing emails, and I was reminded of the chargeback I had to deal with and some of the information that I found out. So in doing research, one of the gals that had a chargeback was saying that I thought she said she didn't place that order. I thought she said she didn't get the order. I don't know. Yeah, she said she didn't get the order and that it wasn't her that placed the order. But there was a note on the order that said, adding more sparkles to my rainbow dragon from Dreamer Design. So she knew what she was ordering. And now she claims, well, that's not my bank. But she did finally admit that she got the drills. I have screenshots of her ordering from other small companies just in the last month or so. So I submitted that to her yesterday. My question to you is this: would you be firmer? Like, hey, I got this information and this is what I know and this is what you've said or whatever? Or would you be more pleasant, like, well, here's the things that I know and maybe we can work this out and let me know, whatever. How would you do that? Going through the waves of grief. Oh, goodness. Copacom. Look it up. It's a liquid with a dropper, and I don't know that it will help with grief. You're going to have to process through that probably, Sarah Ann. But firm but nice. Well, that's what we ended up landing on, Tammy. And that's when she admitted she did get the drills, but that wasn't her bank card. And I'm thinking, but you inputted the information. So I think I have enough information and proof. I went to some other small businesses that we were both sponsoring the same thing. And hey, can you confirm this person ordered from you? I saw on your spinning wheel, this person ordered from you. Can you confirm this address? Yep, that's the right address. Can you confirm that? Yep, that's the right address. Okay, because she said it wasn't her address. Well, now we know it's her address. Now we know she's got the drills. So now I have to counter dispute. And it's like writing a paper. I don't like it. And every time I think about it, my stomach does this and turns and knots. And I woke up this thinking, oh, I wonder what she's going to say. So anyway, call her on it. She's trying to get product free. I know. They had me on clonazepam and still, since my son's death, and it helped also with therapy. Oh, Laura, I'm sorry to hear that. Put it back through her bank and let her know you resubmitted. Businesses, Kit Day, accept responsibility for this. Here's the information I have. It's a lot for a small business because I do all that. Yes, Carrie, that is true. That's the bottom line. She is. But I did it very nicely and pleasantly. But at this point, I'm through on that side and I'm going to submit all the information to the bank. She said, oh, I'm willing to pay for it. And I'm thinking, you already did. Well, I don't, you got the product. You've had it since January. So, okay. I'm just going to submit it to the thing and write it all up. I just have been avoiding it, but I have a deadline and I got to get it done. So I just hate it. I hate do you have a no-sell list? No, Laura, but I now understand why some businesses have a no-sell list. Oh, help me. But it's not pleasant. I want to give people the benefit of the doubt. But when I catch you in a lie, I have an issue with lies, very much an issue with lies. Okay, so let's do something on a more positive note. There is still, Terry said, scammers have been relentless in the D-Stash group. I don't understand people. I don't understand them. For a quick buck, don't lose your soul over that. I mean, come on, you just don't do that. It's hardly in to block people from buying on the site, though. Lies are not real, so nothing to do. Sticky part of business. I know. Okay, so guess what, folks? There is still a waffle over in Ticket to Ride. If you're not in the Ticket to Ride group, there's still time to join, still time to participate, earn tickets, but there's a waffle going over there. It is a Mandy Manzano Diamond Art Club Princess Panel Bell. And Cheryl K is having a waffle over there. She's having 200 slots at $5 a slot, and this is for raising money for, I believe, children with, I don't think it's just cancer. It could be some very heavy physical issues going on, medical issues. So it's for a good cause. There are only 32 slots left. Let's see. If they're a scammer, even on a no-sell list, they can readily change their name and profile. That's right. That's right, Cheryl. They could. And thieves and liars. I know. You got to wonder what happened in their lives, what was taught to them as a child that they perpetuate that as an adult, and why they don't know any different. So their worldview, to me, it has to be different. It has to be the way, in general. I know sometimes when you raise children, they go and do things on their own differently, despite being raised the right way. So I get that. But in general, what happens to people to cause them to lie about things? I don't know. Arlene says she does not miss having my own business of being forced to be nice to scammy people. For a new subject, I've been painting 20 fridge magnets, kind of a break between paintings. Oh, sounds nice, Laura. I hope that you've been able to do some diamond painting every single day, Angie. Every single day, Angie from Australia. Even from, by the way, I haven't forgotten about you. I got to finish these last boxes and get checked in just to make sure you don't need any of this. So you're still in the queue. So no worries there. Very sad, but angers me as it harms the well-intended people. I know it does. Got to be firm but empathetic. Sociopaths. You think they're born like that, Laura? I think they're taught that. I think they're taught that. I have to think that in general, I'm thinking the majority of them are taught that. I don't know. But on the waffle, again, you're welcome. Throw that link in there to Ticket to Ride, please. Yes, Cheryl G's like, you aren't saying you're going to diamond paint every day, because you're not going to say just because I'm here, you didn't do that. So I did finish. Oh, I didn't show y'all this guy. I did finish this little guy. Okay, hold on. One of the drills came off when I picked him up. There we go. Okay. What is that? Okay, it's been sitting on my desk, got trash on it. I did finish this one. So here he is, all finished up. I finished this one up that Friday night before Cheryl G got here the next day. So I didn't have anything else kitted up that I could lay drills down on. And that's why I had to kit up something on Saturday so that I could get some drills down. So all of these are done. It's on my list to go through and give a final review on all of these things and make videos, but videos take time. And it's been on my list, and I need to make more videos, but we're going to be gone tomorrow helping. Sunday, I may be able to make videos if we can get in the morning, the drills checked in, help our Tiffany to move. Maybe I can make videos in time and paint on Sunday. We'll see. But I have been able to lay down drills every day. Learn behavior. Yes, Tammy, that's what I think it is. And there's the Ticket to Ride link. Y'all, if you want to help with the cause, go over there, put a $5 slot down, put $25 down. Let's fill up these 32 slots, especially if you're looking for a princess panel, and have a 1 in 200 chances to win the princess panel. So go over there and do the waffle. It ends tomorrow. So if you want a chance, go put the money in there. Know that even if you don't win, it's going to a good cause. Okay. So let's do that. And I want y'all to help me. Sorry, I'm going through all my notes. Help me decide which big bling to do tonight after we finish all of our little catch-ups and stuff. Here are these releases. Thanks, Barbara. It was cute. And those were fun to work on. They weren't super duper tiny, but they were little and fun and bright and colorful. And I'm going to show y'all what I've kitted up. Post your week 10 progress. Oh gosh. Somebody needs to message me because I'm totally missing all the Ticket to Ride interviews. They're not on the same day. They're not at the same time or the same day. And so I'm continuing to miss when they are. I don't give it. That's right. But Cheryl Katz, I started a new one and I did take a start picture, but I just haven't had a chance. I don't know where to put the start picture on the Ticket to Ride. Where is that? Where do you go for the waffle? There's the link right there in the Ticket to Ride Facebook group. There's the link there. Y'all go in there if you want to go to this waffle. Okay. Here are the new ESs for the week. Here we go. Celebration. Oh, I just saw something. Eagle Wisdom. Fox in the Pumpkin Patch. Another Ever After. Darling little thing. I wanted to do that one. The colors are phenomenal. But then I couldn't be in Mermaids and Magic. And even though I haven't done anything and posted in Mermaids and Magic, which Melanie and Rich, I don't need to be involved in anything. Do I just post the picture in there to say I finally got started? I don't know. Waffles. I like waffles. Well, it's kind of like a raffle, but not. I don't know. I want to get some of my artwork turned into mini diamond painters, but I don't know what. Oh, Sarah Ann, that's so funny. I thought about you this week. Dude has wisdom, Eagle Wisdom. Same place as First Start. Just post it there. Plenty of shady people on both sides of the fence. Unfortunately, the whole community needs to step back and realize how small of a group we are and treat each other right. Yes, you got that right, Matt. PM Cheryl Katz about the waffle. Dark Knight, I love the sponsor videos for Ticket to Ride, but my Facebook live feed is a nightmare and I can only watch a few seconds at a time and it crashes. I know, Dark Knight. It is bad. Mine was bad too. Every time I have watched, mine has been doing the same thing this year. It's so bad. Okay. Peaceful Bigfoot, Dakota Dateweiler. We're trying to get some Dakotas out since that one's going to start. There's Sip by Mikey Bergman and Dreamer Design. This one has been requested multiple of times. So we finally got that one done. Cheryl Cat says, last year for Facebook. We hope so, because it's hard. Howdy, Miss Linda Hands. 3D houses. Yes, there have been people doing 3D houses, and some of them add our bling to it. Sunshine, Kind of Love, a Dakota there. Village Bookstore, a Spangler. I thought that was it looked like a fun house to live in. And West Coast Ocean, another Dakota. And I laugh about this because someone asked me, she said she was waiting on West Coast. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, West Coast. This is what must be what she was talking about. So I don't know if I'll remember to email her back. I'll write it down. Oh, goodness gracious. I gave her the link to another one that we had designed, but I couldn't recall the West Coast. I can't remember all 950 names, folks, of the things that we've done, especially on that one. I think Cheryl designed that one herself. Let me see. I don't know. Did you design that one, Cheryl? Or did we do it together? Or I don't know. Oh, goodness. Hi, Gail. How are you doing? Team on all the lovely people. She has the DAC farmhouse. And they light up. Oh, the DAC ones. I have not tried a DAC one yet. The bookstore too. Guess I'm putting in another order. Supposed to be last week on Facebook like 8 times, but just this year. I know, Matt. I know, right? Okay, Ocean Muse by Kelly Rains and Beach City Boutique is now designed. And Kelly, I haven't seen you in here tonight, but you can use Teemaw-10 on all the ones we designed for Beach City. I'm still working through all the ones I've bought from her, but again, I cannot design lately. So I haven't been designing lately because we checking in product, etc. Raccoon City. Y'all, should I do this one for the Dakota? It's huge, but it's fun. This one would be fun to design. I like this one, or did we write up that other one yet? I like ones with water. Oh, this one. There's Sunshine, Kind of Love. That might be fun. I got to decide which one to do for Dakota. I thought about this one. This is the official canvas, Raccoon City. Wonder if that means I should do it. Did I hear you right? You're being interviewed by Lisette or her Refresh Her Stash series. Oh gosh. I don't know. She may have reached out to me, but we don't have anything written down. If so, I have completely forgotten it. Oh gosh. I don't know. You could work on that one for Dakota Cathon and then work on it for the 5,000 for the 5K even Rich is doing. The what? 5K? Yes, I'm doing Raccoon City. Have left out the special drills until like, oh girl, you've already started it, huh? Yes, Cheryl, coast to coast and West Coast Ocean. Ah, was that you, Jennifer? Thank you. I knew it was somebody I emailed today. Thank you, thank you. There you go. There you got the West Coast and then coast to coast. I gave you that. So we're good, I think. I'm hoping S for S Magic Gold is in the boxes to be checked in. No, the boxes to be checked in are big drills. I mean, how should I say? Not glass drills. The glass drills, they are ordered and they've been ordered. But they only shipped what they had before the holiday. Those have been checked in. Those were put in stock last week, I think. And Magic Gold was not in there. So they're producing that. Now you can potentially use copper as a sub for that. Yeah, no more sparklers to check in. Yes, that's what Dakota selected. All the goodies are raccoon themed. Oh, fun. A cat named Poppy is huge. I can use it as a throw. Right, Laura? You should see how big Raccoon City is. It is, oh gosh, what is it, Matt? Do you know? I had it. I released them this week because you asked. Patience, newbie. That's funny. I like that one by Dakota, but that thing is huge. It is huge. Okay. Share the love of magic. Star Showers by Molly Harrison. Oh, another beautiful Molly there. Love the colors on that one. It is a big canvas, Laura. It is. In general, I mean, it's not small, right? It's not small, but it isn't huge. There are some huge canvases. And Raccoon City was like, oh, was it 90 by 126 or 80 by 1? It's crazy. Cheryl G is not a fan of the raccoon theme, but others can enjoy it while I do a different kit. Yep. Too big for me. That's all I needed to know. Yes, Caitlin. Okay. Under the Sea Beauty. This one is now bundled. Again, whether or not all these bundles are active or not depends on what we have in stock. Undersea Library by Dakota Dateweiler. And remember to use our cheat sheets for subs if you want to do one of these. Visions of Valor. But a lot of the bulk size drills, maybe that's what I meant to say, bulk drills will be restocked with these boxes, the last of these boxes. There will be a handful that won't be, but most will. Okie doke. Let's see. Raccoon City, Angie said, was 60. What? 60 by 180? That's why I thought about 90, because I was thinking it was 290. So it's 2 60 by 90s. That's what it is. 2 60 by 90s. Laura, don't make me panic. I got Poppy on a D-stash. A big canvas is just a small canvas next to each other. That's right. See, that's how I was thinking about Dark Knight. That's 2 60 by 90s, which is big. A 60 by 90 is a big canvas in and of itself. That's a large canvas, but that's two of them put together. It is a big canvas. 60 by 180, nearing Snow Castle territory. The funny thing is, Snow Castle, to me, now I don't have it, but it feels like, because you're starting with there's white all over. To me, Raccoon City feels more doable. And I know it's all in my head. It's because like each section of a raccoon is doing something different. So I feel like, we'll be working through this little guy in his, sleeping hidey hole, and working through this little guy and what he's doing, and this one and this one. So this one's reading books and this one's whatever. Two small ones that go on and on and on. That's right. Except for they're not two small ones. Again, 60 by 90 is a big canvas. It's still a big canvas. But anyway, I have many of the long ones by Spangler, and I have Minion Love. I don't know how big that one is. Okay, let's see what else we got. We're going to go to the overhead because I'm going to show y'all some things that I got, and then y'all are going to help me choose some stuff. You want to do that? Because I'm excited about that. The Chuck Pence that I'm doing is 93 by 70, and the Alice in Wonderland is 106 by 70. See, those are not small canvases. Those are pretty large canvases, 70 by 93. So 60 by 90 is pretty big. Do you have any plans to bling up Midnight Mystery? Do I have that one, Cheryl? I'm loving the new Spangler ES I have been releasing lately. Oh, thanks, Caitlin. That most all of those are Cheryl. Most of them. I guess I did the house, etc. That's a Spangler too. Raccoons from top to bottom, left to right. Oh, they've got names, Angie? The capitalist, the weary, the thief, the astronomer, the vacationer, the musician, the scholar, the artist, the curious, and the mad scientist, the doze. They all have names? For real? So Minion is 185 by 51. So it's 10 centimeters less wide and just 5 shorter. It's still big canvas. Wow. Howdy, Sandy. Welcome in. Glad to see you here. Wow, I did not know they all had names, but it just feels, I just bought that one recently, the single horse with the blue mane, where I said I want to put, so I have it to design the midnight, whatever, Midnight Mystery. I'm guessing I have that one. Was it one recently done? Recently released. We'll see. Let me show y'all some goodies. And I forgot to check the overhead camera before I went live, so we're going to see if it works. I don't know if it's going to work. Let's see. If I do this, oh, it worked. It worked. Okay, dokie. Let's see what we got here. Do we need to go in and order coast to coast and west coast ocean separate from what you're sending me? Would that be easier for you? Yes. That is always easier. Absolutely. Yes, then I have those ordered. Yes, yes, yes. That would definitely be easier. All right, let me see if I can get in here. Woohoo, look at that, guys. Fancy. Because we're going to get in a little bit close here because I got a package today from Ivy's Dazzlers. Ivy is in Illinois. She is the home of the original metal tips of refillable pens that they make. Yes, like the ones in Australia. What was the chicken one? Chicken one, do you mean like calico chicken? I did get it. Okay. Wow, this is a goodie bag. Let's see what we got here. Some chapstick, peach, lip balm. Peach lip balm. A nice pen. Let's see. What's it say? May you be proud of the work you do, the person you are, and the difference you make. That's sweet. Look, it matches. There's a little notebook here. A little to-do book. I like that. I like it a lot, actually. If I would never lose it, that would be a nice little set. I like that a lot. And this looks at, it's a worry stone. Keep me close and I'll hold your worries for you. I like that. The pen is purple. It is purple, isn't it? Yes. Not an ES. I gave her a chicken. Oh. There we go. Like a black onyx or something. I have a bigger one of these. That would be harder to lose. But yeah, cool. That actually, you know, those little quartz things, it has a little indented space that you just rub it like this. There we go. That was nice little giveaways, freebies there. You need a boulder. Laura needs a boulder. Okay, here's her pin box, Ivy's Dazzlers. Thank you for your purchase. Ivy'sDazzlers.com. The link is also under this video in the description box. And thank you, Cheryl K. Oh, you didn't link to her shop. So someone put that in her shop, please. I mean, her link. So you got it. I saw Matt, speaking of black, Dreamer put out a post that the people traveling to China to get to the bottom of the 310 debacle. What? Dreamer put out a post about the people traveling to China. Okay. I don't, yeah, that's terrible. But I have put out feelers to at least 3 companies to get some of their 310 samples. They're like, any other colors? I'm like, nope, square 310. Gotta have it. There's Miss Melanie. I know. I can't wait to show you her. All right, let's see what Ivy got me because this was fast. So I have never ordered just something she had in stock on her website, ever. I've always had to get custom pins from her because I prefer the skinny minis. This time I wanted to support a fellow Ticket to Ride sponsor. And so I went to her site to get, says thank you, to get an order directly from her with her week. She had a very good coupon code there. So these are the pens I got from her. Here's this one. It's a beautiful color. She put an extra hole in the end for me so I can have a straightener there if I want. If I were to multi-place, you could put that there. But this is what they do. See that? These are metal forever tips, so to speak. They go all the way through. You fill this with putty or wax, or even put glue dots in there. If you put glue dots in there, you hardly ever have to change them. High up CEOs and such are going, wow, that's awesome. So these were considered short, but maybe the measurement on the site was before the tip. Maybe because with the tip, this one is, well, this one's like 4.5. And these said slender. And I'll be honest with you, this is bigger than I am used to from Ivy. I have my, oh, I think I have one here. This is what I'm used to. See, this is a skinny mini. This is the kind I carry in my travel bag. It is filled with putty and it's only 4.5. So when this one gets filled, it's going to be even longer. So this is the difference. As little as this looks, so she called this a slender. And they're not too far off, maybe 1/2 inch, but this is much thinner, obviously. These are the ones I get from her all the time. I have a handful of these. I love them. You can send her blanks, and she does custom turn for you. So if you want to check out Ivy'sDazzlers.com, these are very unique pins. You really only need one, but why only stop at one? I mean, hey, let's see. How long should I wait? Oh, well, they would release only at $9.59, the bundles will release then, but only if the products are in stock. Otherwise, you'll have to buy them individually. And you'll use the ES that is on the site. The site is on the ES. Go to the page, top right-hand corner next to the cart icon, and just type in West, whatever that is, West Coast or Coast to Coast, and then you'll find those there. Okay, here is the second one. This was like a gumball. Gumdrops. I don't know what they're called. Gumballs, I think. And it's almost like a rainbow gumball thing. And the tip there is in 3 different colors to match. And then this one. Look at this. This would have gone well with my Bling in the New Year canvas because of all the blue, and I didn't have a blue pen at that time. So these came in from Ivy's Dazzlers. And if you haven't checked her out, you need to. So what these do, these are O-rings. They're just rubber O-rings, and I'll show you what they do. You can request them or not on your order. So when this is filled, it's going to be like this long when it's filled with something, wax or putty. Now glue dots, it wouldn't get this fat. Glue dots you're not going to be that far out, but that's what they're for, to protect there. West Coast and Coast to Coast are not a bundle yet. You need to order them separately. But are they ESs yet, Cheryl? See? So that way your fingers are protected and not hitting the metal part. So that's what they are. And as you use up the putty, you know, as it goes down and down, you would take off one of the rings as you know, screw that tighter and get out more putty or whatever. Again, this one has putty in it. You just make little bitty pea size. I guess you can't see in there. But anyway, you just make little pea size and drop them in there. See, it has the clear putty from Diamond Art Club in it. And that's why it won't close down all the way, because I have putty inside of it. And you just twist it until you use it up. Get extra O-rings for glue dots. Right. Excuse me. Oh, I thought I was going to sneeze. Sorry about that. Let's see. The second page. Let me show you. Okay, see how it says West Coast Ocean right here? These are the instructions, but on the back, this is your shopping list. So you know you'll need 10 items, and you'll put this in the search bar on the top right. You'll put round crystal 820 and make sure you're getting round and put in 2 bags. You'll put round crystal confetti 3778, that kind of thing. Round glitter 154. 3740, and you just go down the list, add them to your cart one at a time, or in this case 2. Everything else is 1, and then you'll have that. Now, when you're placing an order for individuals like this, put in the comments of your order West Coast Ocean and Coast to Coast. Thank you. That way you'll know when you get the order what you ordered them for. Yes, correct. So go to the ES drop down and search West Coast Ocean. The ES will pop up. This will pop up. You will print it out and use the second page as the shopping list. That's how those work. Do you feel the putty from the bottom? No. So you open this up and you take your putty and you make a little ball of it, or a little worm, so to speak, so you can elongate it some, a little bit of worm. Don't overfill it. You don't want it to get up here into the threads. And you drop it down in there. So you drop 2 little pea-sized balls down in there, and you would do this until you start seeing the wax or putty come out. And if it's not enough, then you open it back up. You drop another 1 or 2 little balls in there, and then you just tighten it up till you start seeing it come out. Okay? There you go. You're welcome, Miss Jennifer. Thank you, Cheryl G. There's West Coast Ocean there. So that are my new and different. I've never had this style from her before. You know, let me tell you a little bit about Ivy. I've known Ivy a long time. I know her right when she was starting her business. And she made me something special. I couldn't show this when she was on the interview with Cheryl. Look what she made me. Back in the day, when they were first starting out, before they ever painted anything, she took my drills and she made my name on the drills. I mean, on the pen. This was before they even put holes in the end. And then she put resin over it. She made that for me back in the day. At the time, we were still trying to figure out what to do with this. So this was like a finger protector for a pencil and different things. But also, this was really heavy and big for me. I mean, think about that. When I like little guys, look at that difference. So I don't use this one, but I can't give this one away because it's precious to me. And Ivy I love Ivy and the way she did that special for me. A little bit of worm is okay with Teemaw now. I'm confused. What do you mean? I'm trying to explain a pea size, or you can elongate it a little bit, you know, that kind of a thing. So let's see, I think I re-gifted another one of the original ones she gave me to somebody who'd never tried one of her pens. So I re-gifted that one, but the one that says Tina, I could not, of course, part with. So And I have more since. I don't know. I probably have at least a dozen. I'm guessing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm guessing a dozen. A dewormer joke. Oh, okay. It's a dewormer joke. I get it. I'm okay with worms now. That's so good, Matt. The ES will say if entire canvas, replace all or sections. Yes. At $90, they're beautiful, but I'm not in the shopping demographic. They are expensive and worth them. It is worth it for you to save up. I mean, it's the price of a diamond painting, but she is a sponsor over in the Ticket to Ride group. If you're in the Ticket to Ride group, she has a discount code, and I ordered this many because she had a good discount code, and there's still a discount code in there for anybody over in the Ticket to Ride group, folks. So if you want a discount, head over there because this doesn't happen often at all. At all. So what's that? Let's see. Thanks, Cheryl. I'll wait for her to send that over. Coast to Coast is not released yet. Soon you use what Tina sent you to order those. Yes. I thought I did send that, or did I not finish that email? I very well could have started the email and then, sorry. I honestly, I did email you back. I emailed you back with that attached, I think. And I just said, do you got a picture of West Coast? Because I think you said West Coast and I couldn't find it. So anyway, doing Ticket to Ride now. I need one of those pens. Thanks for showing. Sure thing. They're worth it. Worth it, worth it. Okay, and these are new. This shape is new. I'm not used to this, but I'm going to try it. Why not, right? I twist sponsor's arm for a bit more of a discount. I used it on a cross and it made the cross gorgeous, said Arlene. Let's see. Oh, to sprinkle in ABs? Is that what you mean? Okie dokie. Miss Cheryl came bearing gifts this time. Look what I got. A sticker book, squishing with my squad. Y'all, look at this. There's so many cute little things in here. Oh my goodness. I don't know what I'll do with it. Just look at it, I suppose. Add it to my collections of everything else. But it sure is makes me happy. I took advantage of that in my pen. Should be here tomorrow. Ivy was so sweet and nice. Yes, she is very patient and she is good at what she does, Mr. Dude. She was. Good for you, Lisa. One day I want to try an Ivy pen, but they're 112 plus here. Save up for them. They're worth it. And again, she gives occasional discounts, but not often. So that Ticket to Ride's a good discount to try one. Price of a diamond painting that'll last forever. So that was very cute and thoughtful. They are generous. Teemaw, I use the there you go. The 922 copper crystal from you. It's amazing. I love that one. The crystal confetti, or just the crystal. The 922 crystal, because we also have a crystal confetti that's also beautiful. Cheryl brought me this. Also, looky here. Looky here. When she went to the Texas retreat in February, she found some goodies along the way. I don't get out much right now, so I got out with Cheryl back in, gosh, Cheryl, when was that? Was that December? I guess it was in December because I bought some Christmas gifts for the kids at the Five Below. Yeah, made of metal, Ivy's Dazzler. So yes, it is. My McJiggers came yesterday. Good. Your Jerry McJiggers? Very good, Marla. I hope you enjoyed them. I find them extremely useful. Oh, and look, I love her because I love the fuzzy belly and the hearts and the dots. So more for the, I don't even know how to say that, Satali collection. Thank you, Miss Cheryl G. She even picked up one for Gideon. All righty. But I saved the special one till last. You see this egg? This was probably about the size of that goose egg, fit into both of my hands. But Miss Cheryl found this. I'm guessing at the retreat, Cheryl. Look at this. Somebody had crocheted a chicken. Look at this little thing. It's so cute. Look at it. It's so cute. I can't believe she got it. There you go. 2 for Gideon. Yes. So this was so cute. I love this little guy. I do want to show this to Gideon though, because remember he crocheted something for me and even Serenity did. It's not like they got a lot of time, but off subject, how did your son's birthday go? That's the end of the month, Laura. So it hadn't gone yet, but Telestrations is a good game. I love that game. Thank you for reminding me about it. But so that's the end of the month. And he also said, came up with something else. He says, we don't have to celebrate his birthday on the actual day, the 27th of this month, but a cupcake would be nice. And then on the 28th, everybody can get together and have a cake and play games, etc., etc. So you still want to do that. Let's see, instead of the law, looks like a brain. Oh, you did that instead of the mahogany. Very good. And that, thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's a good one then. Good for you. Anyway, yes, Gideon and Serenity did some crocheting. So that's so, oh, it's squishy. I like it. Adorable. I got a chicken and an egg too. You did? Same thing. Isn't it so cute? I crocheted a mama sea turtle with the whole rebellion eggs with little baby sea turtles. Oh my gosh. I would love that. That sounds so adorable. So adorable. All right, folks. I think that's all the new I have to show you. I got in a big old box of Pickman-Dew today. I'll show you the condition of that box. It seems that all the boxes are coming busted from overseas. Let me show y'all this box. I've never seen a box delivered that's long and skinny like that, but it always damaged. It had arrived damaged. See? Received in damaged condition. So I was concerned about that. But everything inside was okay. And I bought more mystery paintings. I don't know, or mystery kits. I don't know if y'all saw my unboxing of those mystery kits, but I was very impressed. So I went back and got some more that I'll have to do more unboxings of. That reminds me, if you're just coming into chat, hashtag Debbie, DEBI, will be tonight's giveaway for $15 coupon code and these release papers from Crafts with Crashley. What I did not know is that Crashley and Kerwin have been sick. I didn't know that. So I think Crashley is on the mend right now, which is good. But I didn't know they've been sick. That's how all my boxes come, even from USA to Canada. Well, stink. I noticed on the ES that Sunshine Kind of Love says Sunshine Lend of Love. Thank you, Debbie. Carrie, if you could put that in our some chat, ES review chat or something, where Isaiah can see that, we can get that taken care of, or I'll forget it. So I need messages. Thank you so much. We need help with those things, folks. Carrie is excellent at finding a lot of little bitty. Of course, Cheryl will find them occasionally too, but Carrie's real good at the minute wording details and stuff that she finds occasionally on the site. Y'all just let us know. We'll try to fix it. I seen Pickman-Dew had kits on Amazon that I might get one for a quick, easy try it type kits. Good for you. I didn't see that, Matt. Give me a link. I didn't know they were there. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. So that's already fixed. Thank you. Thank you. It isn't from overseas. Every box I've received has been damaged. I want to try mystery kit. Laura, you should see that unboxing video because I was totally impressed by that. Okay, folks, here she is. Little Miss Magical Mermaid by Molly Harrison. I got her kitted up and I got her started. Let me show you my kitting up first, I guess. So this, she has 81 colors, folks. 81. For this not it's about a medium canvas of 50 by 63. So about a medium canvas, not too big, not too small. There's the Pickman-Dew. These are all E-pens that I have because as my fingers get tired, I change shapes. I have to do that with all my pens. But I had to figure out what to do with the new system. I know, Melanie. Just wait till I show you up close. Didn't see the mysteries though, but did have some small kits. Yes. Gotcha. I invested heavily, as you can see, into these Trabricks by Cat Ear. I put a survey, or I asked questions last year in our Facebook group about what kind of trays for kitting ups that people like to use. And Trabrix and Forever Young were the top brands. I believe that Trabrix won out. I went and ordered both from Amazon, and I tried both. This is the height I need, and the Forever Young were too tall for me and clear, and I don't like that. Now I see they recently come out with stickers to put on the bottom to make them white so you don't see through. I don't like see-through trays. So this is the right height for me, and this is their large tray. See, Angie says this is all she uses. Her tail's going to be fine. You better, yes. Easter Trabrix, I just added to my small collection. Easter Trabrix. Well, golly gee, Matt, another thing you need to show me. I need to see that. All right, let me show you the size comparison. So if you buy a set with their case, this is not their case. I will show y'all. There's the small and there's their large. So yes, compared to this is large, but this is quite small. And yes, I diamond painted an entire painting. The Dreamer Design kit that Eve gave me, advice on how to kit her. She says kit up in the system once I worked out of the bags for the one day, which I did. So I kitted up in these using the Bella Art de Nicole Tower. And since it was a little painting and it went well, and I got used to this size tray. So when I'm kitting up this one, I'm having to get reused to the large, which honestly, the large is about the perfect size. So here is a Bijou Bliss large. It's a large narrow. See how much smaller this is than that? Do they sell just the small ones? I believe they do. You just can't get them in a kit. So the kits come with only 20 large and 40 smalls. And then you get a case, a zippered case. Now those are the best buy. And at the end of last year, that's what I bought. Like, I don't know, maybe four of the zippered kits or something like that. They originally had black, and now they have a purple and a yellow and a blue. So I got all those colors. But I now know what color trays I like. I prefer white, but this is not just your plain white tray. The top is the plain white, but it is like a cloudy type white with a subtle spark. There you go. See the subtle sparkles in it? So it's perfect because it has the white background, a little bit of sparkle. I like that. Some colors come in small sets only. Gosh, yes. Okay. But they do just sell the small ones. Now, so I'm trying to show y'all size here. Let's see. Here is a Bella Art de Nicole tray compared to a Bijou Bliss tray compared to this one. So see, it's still smaller than that. And here's the tray I like, the Shrimp Boat from Nix's Notions. It is about that size, but narrower. See, it's quite a bit narrower. All right, so there's your size comparison. Okay, red 2 is better. You like this one? I'll show y'all what I did. So I had to figure out a system, and this is the first time I've ever kitted up only by numbers and not put on here any of the stickers. Never done this before. It saved time kitting up, and it'll save time kitting down. And I've used the last time, or the first time I used these, see, they still have some residue from those stickers, and they always tear off. So they always tear off when you take them off, and then they leave residue. And it takes time when you're kitting down. Oh, night, Tammy. I need see-through trays for storage. Well, they have see-through trays as well. I just don't like them for diamond painting. This is me. This is just my opinion. The website they're pretty cheap. I mean, they're only like $2.50 or so for each of these for a tray. That's not expensive. Anyway, I decided I like white best. I kitted up all white and put the numbers in for all white. And then I started, and I'm like, oh, what am I going to do with bling? So I talked with Cheryl about it, and I think I'm going to keep the kit's bling, so every company has their own bling, that will be in a certain color down at the bottom of their numbers. That's the way most companies do it. And then the other bling throughout the kit that I've added, those are all in the pink. Now I ran out of pink because I only had 20 of these pink. And this pink is also that cloudy, semi-transparent look. This one does not have sparkles. The yellow is one of the new colors, if that's what you're talking about, Matt. And it does have the sparkles. See that cloudy transparency, and it has the sparkles. So again, I ran out of pink with sewing this many colors, and you got a whole bunch of things that you're blinging up. I didn't have enough, but it still shows, it differentiates. It shows where I'm adding bling and to what numbers. I just bought a set of the new cherry color. I love this for the light. The cherry is beautiful, Trish. I wanted to get some, but I have plenty now, and I don't like doing the dark colors. As a matter of fact, I have all of my dark set that I probably won't use. Red 2 offers more storage. Have more room to multi-place. Oh, I don't know what red 2 is. Gotcha. Opaque white bottom. Great idea for using the different colored trays. So one of my customers, Sue Posar, she's the one that came up with this idea. This is a Creative Memories tool bag, tool tote. That's all this is. And it will hold 80 some odd, if you'll see, 80, so like 87 or something of these. So it was perfect for this kit. And what I did was I took one of their Trabrick boxes they came in, because I knew it'd be the right size, and I just cut it down to fit the hole right there so that I could put my pins in that. That was also Sue's idea. Now, if you get over that many, you're going to have 2 things. So yes, this is pretty big, and let's compare that to another system. I meant to ask how the rest of the kitting up went after I showed you the dryer sheet. Perfect, Cheryl. Perfect. So this is what I used to kit up in. You know, these round ones like this. And then I've also kitted up in the square ones that have 60 in here. And there have been some special kits. Berta sent me a link once that had like 90, maybe 100 of these little jars that also fit in our Dazzle decks. So these are really great for traveling. But you have to pour every color out into one tray, and you're diamond painting your entire canvas with one tray, which is fine. And I did it section by section, and I like doing it section by section. But this system is way fast. I have a hard time with dumping them and getting used to the lid being attached. It didn't take me much time at all to get used to that, but it was something to get used to. Because I'm like, how does anybody work with this? So I hold it like this in diamond paint. And I can show y'all that too tonight if we lay a drill down. But I did want to show y'all how I kitted this up. So what I will have is a white set up to 81. And then I will have to, depending on the numbers that I'm blinging out for any different kit, I will be having to reuse a lot of the numbers. I bought them from Amazon. I don't think that's below in the link, but I'll show you. There will be 3 Friday the 13th this year. Oh, really? Rich got more of the blue ones today. Are those the ones with the blue lids, do you mean? Would you please repeat where the storage container is from? Yes, cat-eared. I don't have it. I'm not a... Rich, can you throw that link? Do you mean... the white trays with the blue top, Rich? Or do you mean the dark ones? So do you mean these? These were my favorite because, again, the white cloudy bottom, but they have a blue sparkle in them, a light blue sparkle in them with the blue top. These were my favorite until they came out with the white. And as you can see, the white is even more opaque. So I bought more of these since I found out my favorite. And I never had enough to kit up. And so I bought more of these to be able to kit up. And then they came out in the beginning of the year with these white. And now these are my favorite over this because this is even more see-through. Thank you. There's the catear.com. I ordered blue ones last week, so I hope they have them. Dark blue with the black lid. Yes. So those I don't do well with, my eyeballs. And what I did with my set of them very carefully, because at the time I only had certain colors of the small ones when I did that painting. I took this bottom that I love the most and put the black lids on them so that I would know that everyone with the black lid was my bling. Does that make sense? Oh, no, the zipper thing. Okay, gotcha. They would fit the DAC shelves. I find my diamond paintings are too large for the trays. Your diamond paintings are too large for the trays. What you mean? So I did, I could do that. If I have enough white, I could just change the lids and then everyone, but I don't need to change the lids anymore because the pink ones, I can diamond paint out of the pink ones just as well. I don't mind that. I mean, I prefer white, but this one doesn't bother me. The zipper thing, no, it's not on Amazon. This zipper thing is, hold on. Memory, what did I say? It help me, y'all. It was the memories thing. Creative Memories. It's a Creative Memories tool tote. Creative Memories tool tote. If you don't know, okay, listen, if you don't know a, what do you call it? A rep. If you don't know a rep, use Sue Pozar, SUEPOZAR. If you don't know a rep, just give her credit. She's the one that gave me the idea. I went and bought these at the beginning of the year. Now, they do not come with this. I went ahead and bought 3 of these so that I could take the dividers out of the others and make a full kit. Sue was having to make dividers out of some chipboard of some sort. And I said, well, if you just take your dividers out of your other zippered bag, then then they'll fit. And she goes, oh my gosh, I never thought of that. What do you do with the extra drills? Okay, no, I don't double kit. Let me show you. Okay, so in this case, again, this is the first time doing this, and it's the first time to have a kit with this many colors so far. This is what Cheryl calls a walking legend. I'd not ever heard the term before. So in this case, I have on the front, we have our ES designs because I'm using these plus the extras. I put a bag of drills into the Treberric. If I have extra bags, they go into a bin. Yes, on very large paintings, I work with on very large paintings. So much better than a Velveeta box. Oh, Anna, you didn't like my Teemaw box. Those are classic. But you're right. I started working out of baggies out of a Velveeta box. Then people 3D printed me boxes. And then I still worked out of baggies this year. This year, as a matter of fact. But I don't prefer it. It's just that when you have a small kit that have baggies in them, what are you going to do? It's hard to kit that up knowing that you're going to be done like that. Like the Emma Casey ones, the little ones from Diamond Design Co. I didn't kit those up. Those were out of baggies. Anyway, I put this here in a page protector. So much. And then I used her legend that came with it and in the page protector. Okay, so since it was 2 pages, I just folded. I didn't use the stickers, so I have her sticker sheets in here since I didn't use them this time. I wanted to see how I could do working without the stickers to save time and the stickiness. And I took her 2 sheets. These are her inventory sheets. And I just folded one in half. I don't need that picture since I have this side for the picture. And I was making notes of everything I changed because I added obviously a lot more than the ES calls for. And as I come to things, I'm changing them even more. Okay, and so when I kit these up, because it's not a big canvas, remember it's only whatever I said, 50 by 63 and 81 colors. So there's most of these colors, you can fit the entire bag in these containers because it's so few drills per color. But if there's extra, I just put them in a little zippered bag. I got this at Walmart in the school section. You know, when they have school stuff come in once a year, I just got this from there. It can be any bags. And so there's 2 bags of 310, which these are decent 310, unlike Dreamer Designs. And there is the dryer sheet that Cheryl was talking about. I can show y'all that trick too. See, so anything extra that was too much to fit in there, I just keep in here. So obviously there'll be a lot of that on the canvas, that type of thing. So anything I just keep in here. If I run out of drills, I just come back to, Rich has a bin. I use this. I know, Sarah Ann, but think about all the time I'm using to kit this up and to take it off, to get that off. So I'm doing, again, a walking legend and trying to only deal with numbers, which means I never have to worry about that system again. Now, I never thought I could do this. I'm using this legend to look at all of the symbols, and we're going to see how it goes. So far, so good. Let me put this back there. What Cheryl was saying to do, so when I had to, here, let's see. I'll show you exactly what she said to do. When I was trying to kit up, so this is number 52. Let's get that container. When I was trying to kit up, these things were popping out everywhere. And I'm like, what am I going to do? When I would open the top, it would just pop out all over the place. I was trying to huff into the bag, and it still wouldn't work. So what she said to do, now I have abbreviated the whole thing because she said to, you know, put them in here and then put them up. I just lay this right here over the tray. I put the drills right here on that dryer sheet, close it up, rub it a little bit, and let them fall right in there. And once she told me that, I never had trouble with the static again. There you go. And that is how I'm kitting up now. Becky says she's only ever used numbers. It's much easier. The only one who never has residue from DAC stickers, majority of mine and most people's stashes. Am I the only one who never has residue? Well, see this right there. See that? That's the residue left over. And no, I didn't take the time for every single one. I didn't want to. Now look, it just rubbed off. But anyway, this way I don't have to take the time to put the stickers on or pull them off. I'm just testing it. We're going to see if I can work with that. But that's how I kitted it up. This is how I do extras. This is the walking legend, which, by the way, will zip right in here. These won't zip with that, of course. This probably would zip with it. Okay, so now, any more questions on that? No residue from DAC labels. I work by number, not a symbol, says Cheryl G. Do y'all use anti-static spray? You can, Arlene. The other thing, besides the spray, I can mix like half alcohol, half water. It'll do the same thing as anti-static, but the drills do clump with the water. This way seemed to be perfect. Anna, I put washi tape down first, then my label stickers on top of the washi, then it comes off clean. And that's what I discussed with Cheryl when she was here. She says you could put washi tape. Now imagine if I would have had to put washi tape down on 80. And remember when I did the 80, then I said after that, wait a minute, I'm not going to keep them all white. So then I had to go back and find out how I'm going to do this. And I got to the end and go, oh, those should be even different because those came with the kit. So I was figuring out the system. But had I done that, I would have had to put that washi tape on not only 81, but then all of these extras I pulled in these. What size or retail of case? Hey, Donna, this case is from Creative Memories case. If you're going to go on the website from Creative Memories and buy it, and you don't have a rep, use Sue, S-U-E, Pozar, P-O-Z-A-R as your rep, because she's the one that came up with this idea. I'm not making you, but if you don't have a rep and you don't care, use Sue. Let her get credit. All righty. So let's see the big bling here. Lady told me to get the spray. I got it, but didn't know how to use it. Yes, you can do that and let it air dry. Yes, you absolutely can do that. Oh, they do? This one is did they have a tool tote, Donna? Do they have this? And if not, I can show you later. What about symbol stickers? Okay, Angie, I have all those symbol stickers from Bandit Stickers. So I could do that, sticker protection. But if this system works for me, I'll never have to put on the symbols or take them off. But I do have all those stickers I bought from Bandit Sticker for that. These little alpha numbers I got off of Amazon. Hold on. Okay, so sorry, I forgot to put on my mic tonight. Am I still sounding okay? This is the set of numbered stickers I got off of Amazon. And there's tons of these sticker sheets. So instead of being afraid to use them, you know, I used them up to 81 and then used another one for the pinks or whatever. So this was the one on all the white on the 81s. And then I started using different numbers for all these pink ones I pulled out. I only kit up by number and use a walking legend, says Kayleen. Got it. Yeah. So the thing is, and that was my dilemma, and that's what I talked through with Cheryl, as I'm trying to kit up. I wanted to use those stickers, but if I do that, then guess what? They will never coordinate with the number and the symbol. Again, you have to change them every time anyway, right? You have to change because no canvas is going to have the same, well, I shouldn't say never, but the odds of them being the same are going to be low. You use stickers in your planners. Anyway, I am enjoying this right now. Okay, so let me set this to the side and show y'all what I've been working on, my little gal. Been thinking of Melanie and Rich, and I need to just post a picture in the group, I guess. Oh, now this tray is from Nix's Notions, and this pen is from Crafts with Crashley. She just takes the DAC pens and customizes them, and they're so cool. I love the look of these pens. But this is from Nix's Notions right there. I can't remember what are you here tonight, Anita? Is this a venti? No, tall boy. I think are venti, whatever. Anyway, they're way too tall for me. The sides of these trays are way too tall for me, but I love them for keeping pins and knickknacks around. There's my little hippo guy. He's been catching all my drills for me. There's Anita. I don't remember what this tray is called, but you can get it at nixsnotions.com, and you can use Teemaw-10 over there to get 10% off. Don't you love the neon colors? I love them. It is. Everyone's different. You find what works for you. This is a venti. She said this is a venti. Yes, you're right. Everyone's different how their mind organizes things. Oh, you don't like looking at any legend. Oh, so you just go off of your labels then? Okay, here we go, guys. We're going to have to get in there because I'm going to have y'all help me decide which big bling to use. All righty. We're going to get in here closer and show you what I've done. I know, Sparkle and Chill. I love my hippos. This is the pastel rainbow hippo. And we have sunset elixir hippos. And these have the built-in magnets. We have I think this is candy, or I can't remember, candy hippo. Anyway, it's a transparent guy. So we love these. They work wonderfully. I cut little squares of dryer sheets and put them in the boxes. I put frog tape under my stickers. I don't remove it, only the stickers, so no residue. I might try the numbers the next one. Gotcha. Yep, a venti. Thank you, Anita. Teemaw-10 over there at nixsnotions.com. Yes, I just use or make labels of symbols and organize them that make sense. Gotcha. Okay, let's get closer. So I'll show you all first before we go in close. Here's what we're doing so far. Okay, so when I design, it takes time to go back if I'm doing something on the spur of the moment. So what I decided when I did my first little square and did that much of the lantern and I kept going, I came back over, I'm like, ooh, I could use slivers. So I took off all the regular drills and I used the midnight slivers on the lantern. And then in the middle, I used gold or antique gold coming down the center line. And I'm going to have a yellow and a light daffodil, and then turn into gunmetal down at the bottom where it's gray in the middle. So I really blinged out this lantern post, and I'm turning a lot of the drills inside the light. I'm using bubbles, and I think that might be canary in there. So there's a lot of things I'm doing that aren't on the ES. So we added bubbles. Here's her hair, Mel. Seems like that was mentioned when I was there. Sticker shields. Don't sell my blue hippo. I won him at the beginning of January. They all have your names on up there. Okay, so in her hair, we have bubbles and sparklers and crystal con. All kind of fun things up going in there. Pearls. And her eyes, look at her eyes. I did pearls around her eyes and then the bubbles inside her eyes too. I'm really loving how the bubbles give just a little bit of a depth and character right there around things like eyes. Okay, here's the moon. Here we go. So, hello from Houston. Deanne, how are you doing? First time catching live. Well, welcome in. We are, oh, I'm so glad you like those. We're going to help pick some of, you like the bubbles in the hair? Okay, so I need an audience participation because we're going to decide which big bling. Cheryl, I meant to ask you, but it was that last day and I never did. Since pearls are so tiny, do they need more than one per space? Nope, just one. The pearls for squares, just one space. Yes, welcome, Deanne. Okay, so I meant to ask you, Cheryl, what you thought, but we didn't get to it. So I'm going to show y'all the different big bling I've used on these stars. So here's an overall view right here. The overall view. See all these big little spots? This is zoomed out, big view, and we'll go in here in a minute. And I'm going to show you some. I just changed things on the fly, and I will show you that here in a minute. So this little star, for example, this little bubble with the star in there, I had it with some S-Fresh sparklers, but it blended in too much. So I put pearls in this so the pearls would stand out. Well, over here, this bubble, I surrounded with mint sparklers for squares, and then there's a bubble there, an actual bubbles for squares. But look at what that did to these little pearls for squares. It totally just swallowed them up. So I'm going to pull out these pearls for squares on this star, and I'm going to put regular drills in there because I want there to be definition. And I want that star to pop out. So in this case, I surrounded by so much round sparkles that star did not pop out. So I'm going to reverse it. This one's going to be plain drills. Now this one is going to be surrounded by plain drills. So it has the pearls for square star. That will pop out there. This one did not. So I'm going to change these out. Let's see. Work on square round in most cases. Round with obvious guide circles or really large symbols can be problematic. Yeah, we talked about what I would do. Yes, but you didn't see it done. I know you did the twisted scar in the sky and big S for S and then down to B for S. Yes, but you didn't see them on here, and I wanted to make decisions on what they look like. Howdy, Rain. Welcome in. We're about to get to decision time. So there's your overall big sky view of where a lot of these big bling are going to go. So anywhere on the canvas where there's big stuff in here, I'm going to be making, putting the big bling. I don't think they come out. Yep, there's some. There will be a few couple spots down in here for big bling. Most of it's in the sky anyway. Okay, so we're already hitting most of it. Now we're going to come in and zoom in just a bit. And that way I want y'all to help me with the big bling. And let's see if I can stay in camera to do this. Okay. Donna, got you here too. All right. This is a twisted star here. Right there is a twisted star. And they have that area surrounded by ABs already. And when I put that in there, it blends so much, I wasn't sure I liked the effect. Now to make it differently, I would have to pull up all of these drills and turn it on end and make a 3x3 space, which I could do. I could do that. But this was the 4 space in there that I was originally just going to use white AB quad cubes in all of those spaces. Okay, here's some more. That one is white opal. So that big bling there is white opal. See all the little bitty bubbles for squares? They really pop out. That's why I love bubbles, especially on this canvas with the mermaid. Okay, and then the white one there in the middle, that is a half pearl AB 5200. That one really pops out well. I like the way it looks, and it gives some height there. See how the height on the canvas? The big S for S also give a little height, but to me this one feels a little washed out a bit. I like the way that one pops. And then this is the big bubbles for square. Now this one stays white, whereas these B for S will end up reflecting light through them, and they don't see, they don't always stay white. They can turn yellow. So tired of blinging water lilies that doing Einfeld now. I'm just doing your recommended. Yes, gotcha. Hey Vaughn, welcome in. Oh, you're home for a mini vacay. Okay, so that is a big bubbles. Big bubble for square, big S for S, half pearls, and the twisted star. That fits right in there. I don't got to do anything extra to it when it fits right in a square that way. But it kind of blends in with those surrounding drills. Okay, over here, I did again, AB white quad cube. So the AB white quad cube does give it a little bit of height right there, and it pops. And it fits obviously perfectly in the space. And again, here's compared to the half pearl. This is AB glow glass pearl. I like the color. It is very similar to this mocha snowflake twisted star. So it's the same coloring, but it's round and a big S for S. And then I have down here a crown, a silver, where to go? Boop, 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 boop. There we go. A silver crown right there. That's a silver crown. And then we also have, what I did not put here was a starburst. I think I brought it though. Let me look in my little organizer. Did we bring the starburst? No. So I'm going to show you that too. Use bubbles. Luna, big bubbles for square on water lily. Gotcha. You like that. Great. Great, great, great. I'll show you one more choice. Is the starburst. I can find them. There we go. So here are the starburst. So I have starburst silver. I guess since I use crown silver, it could be the same way, or the 775. I'll show you these. Slightly different method to work stars in more places. I'll send you a message later. Yes. Okay, so here are the silver starbursts. Here are the 775, which give you more of the white effect. Okay. Here we go. So, and then there's also this shape. At the time, I did not have any other things done. So here's the silver starburst and the 775. And you see how they kind of change colors too. And I guess I didn't show down here. I started this section of sky, and I went ahead and turned the twisted star sideways. So see, there was a square space there that if you have it turned the other way, it would fit, or I can turn it up that way and fill in beside it. Just showing different methods. So there's the twisted star turned that way. And again, there's these, and I'll just put them on the canvas too, so you can see them on a canvas. Doesn't hurt. We'll pull them off if we want to. There we go. So here those are. There is the starburst. So there's the crown. There's the starburst. What do y'all like? Which one of these big blings do you like? Twisted star, not diagonal, white opal, pearl AB 5200, the big bubbles to be consistent with all the little bubbles. Here is the AB glow glass pearl, quad cube. There's also a quad pearl too. I could do a quad pearl as well. That's another big bling. Starburst and crown. And of course, do you have a mixture of squares and rounds together? Do you have a mixture of squares and rounds? Not to sell together, if that's what you mean. Never know when it will come in handy. What's that? Let's see. We sell a mixture that come together like that. You like Starburst. Angie says the glow glass opal. Chrissy says twisted stars. Yes, cosmic effects. Yes, those are pretty cool too. Those are also half pearls and have different colors. Yes. White opal. So quads. Okay, so Melanie likes quads, the glow glass, and the bubbles. Starburst on the canvas, Tammy says. You mean, oh, different, change things together? Oh, yes. Yes, I do. We have mixtures together. Absolutely. So what we have, Tammy, so for example, right here, this is called bubbles for squares. So they are made the same size as a square drill. And yes, I have round drills on a square canvas. See that? Sure do. And the little bubbles sporadically around there in the place of the stars. Absolutely. So, yep, we do mix those on a canvas. Love them all, says Peggy. Cosmic effects are for round canvases. This is true. Those are 6 millimeters. They wouldn't work well on a square canvas. I like stars because they can be used multiple ways in different size spaces. This is true because if I leave it like this, it's a 2x2 space and it fits perfectly fine in there. But when it's surrounded by these other ABs, it almost loses that effect of the star, which is okay. It's still special in there. But if I turned it point on end like that, then I would fill in around that and it would be in the star shape, so to speak. Big bubble, says Risa. I don't have those, but I love that look. Starburst. So she likes the big bubbles, the big bubble right there. See how round and tall that big bubble is compared to the half pearl? There's the big S for us. So you can see the texture there. You can see those bubbles for squares there, how they give light shines through the bubbles. And it's a very special magical effect on bubbles. That light it really does shine through the bubbles. And so I put the pink bubbles in her hair. Actually, these are, I can't remember what I put down there. I think they're axolotl. She's got to be bubbled out because that's what the whole canvas is, right? With all these bubbles. So I'm definitely going to put some bubbles in the bubbles down here. And then I want to put, I can't decide. I'm probably going to do a mixture of bubbles and pearls all throughout her tail. At first, I was going to do the big things like quads or something, but I'm thinking I'm going to do a whole bunch of mixture of texture in here to really bling this out. So I'm really loving it. And I love the subtle stars inside the bubbles. So in these little, they're technically not bubbles. They're kind of like, I don't know, kind of like firefly type things, but they each surround a star. And so I'm trying to make that star pop inside of those. And that's why I'm going to change this out. Let's do it together. Anna likes the big bubbles. Matt loves bubbles. Let's change it together, guys. I'm going to show y'all how I do that. Of course, I did not bring my tweezers, so let's work over here. Oh, I found a source for rainbow tweezers. I'm going to order some rainbow tweezers, guys. So we'll have those in stock. And rainbow flat-edged nail clippers. You can buy them here so that you can clip off the big tabs on the hexacubes, quad cubes, or cut your little drills in half and fit right there next to a hexacube with no bulging spaces. All right, let me get down here closer. Y'all like the big bubbles, huh? Interesting. Okay, let's see. So I've got to use the edge of these tweezers and just get up under there and pull off these little pearls for squares, which I'll probably use on her tail. There we go. And the other thing I did was I straightened up all the bubbles. I'm sorry. I do that. I could have left everything alone, but I don't. I made them symmetrical and tried to make a round because on, you know, when you're translating a canvas with round shapes, they don't always come out correctly. So like this round bubble here, I finessed it and made it more round. Hey, Carol, welcome in. All right, let's get that drill. And that is number 72. Uh-oh, I may not have it in here. Of course I don't, because I have all the P for us there. Let me go grab the color. Hold on. Here I leave it again. I think I'm taking a drink. Let me get me a drink real quick. Anything white frosted or minty frosted in white. So this is, since this kit came in baggies, I just put them back in line. So in cases like this, and I have this beside me or near me, I know where this is, because in cases like this, where I want to go to the original drill, I can go find that with ease. I just have them right here in line. I should be able to go and find number 72. There we go. Number 72. I'm going to put this back here. Set that to the side. And that's why you saw I had an extra empty tray on the in the bag there with the pins. Stephanie's been using a lot of bubbles because they're so pretty. Everybody drink some water. And I have crystal confetti in her hair too. It just happens to match the color of the pink crystal. And over here is the crystal confetti going on in her hair. She's got a line of glitter. Oops. So here's a line of glitter in here that happens to be in here. But this is crystal confetti on this side of her hair. And there's some mixed in here. But because I used a pink crystal and crystal confetti, they're coming down in here mixed together. All right, let's put a little bit of the 72 in here. There we go. And I use my handy dandy Picmondo e-painter. And or I could, since I have Ivy's thing real close, let's see, I could use her pen. I think I have one ready, but I think I have this. So let's just fill this in and see the difference. Oh, I didn't take a before picture and after picture, but I guess we have the video to look at. And y'all can tell me what you like better here. You know, when you all say something different on the big bling, that's kind of hard because, I mean, I use all different ones. All right, there's the star. What do you think? I think that allows it to pop more. Now, what I will do now, I'm drinking a sparkling ice peach and nectarine. I'd say that counts as water. So to get these out, I close the top. I put them here to the corner so they are ready to pour back in that little bag. And that's how I get them out. Now, what I will do is use this baggie, since I've already replaced it once. I'm just going to lay that in here. So that way, if I ever need those again, they'll be available to me. You like the twisted stars and big bubbles. Much sharper. Exactly. So that, once I saw that blending in last night, I'm like, oh, I got to change that. And all day I've been looking at it as I walk by, wanting to diamond paint. And there it goes. So see, in this case, because it was surrounded by the round sparklers, the plain drills look better on that star. Again, I think the yellow star beneath it, inside the purple bubble, will pop out because the plain drills will surround it. So you just got to work with your canvas. Change it as you go. It's okay. You can change things up, pull drills off. If you think of something else you want to do, change it up. So this crystal AB is something we called for in the kit. But down in this huge cloud area, let me go out just a little bit. Let me zoom back out. So out here in this huge cloud area, there was not going to be any bling in this cloud area. So what I did was I took this like fork, what am I saying? Pitchfork-like symbol right there. And that was in the bonus. So that's going to be this crystal here, kind of like the cloud lining right there. And we're gonna, so that way crystal will also come in here through this cloud and down in here in this cloud, so they won't be quite as plain. But there she is. What did Lisa make too? It's so nice to see you painting. I know, Carol. I know. I can't believe I went months and months and months without painting last year. And I look forward to diamond painting every day. I have been losing sleep because of diamond painting, and I still love it. I still diamond paint, and I love, love, love it. So I'm having fun doing it. I have 12 different flavors of sparkling ice. I'm cutting down to 1 soda a day and trying no caffeine after 3. Good for you. Good for you, Lisa. I can't drink caffeine at all. But if I would ever have it in the afternoon, I would not be good. I wouldn't be able to sleep. But there she's coming along nicely. I did get to lay some drills down here already, and I'm just loving her. My first mermaid with Melanie and Rich. Yes. So let's go back up here. Let's do a giveaway. What are we at here? 11 o'clock. Okay. Go back over here. Who makes these, Lisa? The sparkling ice. I think I've seen them at Walmart. Aren't they like sweetened with sucralose or something like that, Lisa? I love you during it. Learn a lot. I know, Peggy. It is fun because I'm learning too. I learn as we go. I'm shaping things up. Like I don't know that I would have thought to put those slivers in that lamppost if it wasn't for the blinging in the new year and being inspired by everybody else's big bling. Maybe I'll keep different big bling in the sky, like Cheryl's saying, but I don't know if I like the twisted star regular, like it's too regular, too plain, maybe. I don't know. So I got to figure out how I'm going to do that more. And I'll see how she turns out, right? I've been having fun. Lots of fun. The Talking Rain Company. Oh, okay. And where do you buy them from? That company directly? Slivers in wood works out so well for texture. I know. I know. I love slivers and sliverettes. I love them. I drink sparkling iced water, 0 sugar, 0 caffeine, and 5 calories. I did a ghost in all bubbles and Luna with River for shading. We'll use these again. Gotcha. So you did the shading in River. That's what you meant by a blue. Yes, the stars are worth getting to, the twisted stars. Angelina's in the house. Angelina, I have to go back and watch all that I showed about the mermaid and the big bling and tell me what you would use for the big bling. I have Wi-Fi with the hubby's generator finally. Woohoo! Oh my goodness, you've had storms, Angelina. You're out, your electricity's out. My favorite videos are the ones where you go over your drills. Actually, I need to do an updated video. I need to make videos. I need to do an updated video about drills because we're getting a lot of questions about different types of drills. And now we have things we didn't have before, like crystal confetti and glaze. And hey, who knows? There may be more different drills that come out. Who knows? We'll see what this year brings, right? I had to lay the rulers down. My drills keep going under it. Yes, Tammy. Let me go over here real quick again. Teemaw, I don't want you to worry, but before you order your continuous glucose monitor refills, I heard that Libre is being sued for 7 deaths due to their monitor's malfunction. Really? Yes, those are the storms heading to me and then maybe to you. Oh, please let me know about this weather. Oh, wow. Yes, I'll do that. Hold on. Let me go overhead real quick. Oh, I have a video too. Tammy, there's a quick video on my channel about the jiggers. So you see how I have that there? I hate pulling it up. Here, let me show a different one. Let's get the next section. Let me grab me another set, another jigger. Because it don't matter which way you do it. So I'm just going to grab one I have laying here around here. And let's come down here and do the next section down here. So I have this side already done. Because there's only one side done, you might need something over here. But nonetheless, you're just going to line up. And you have to eyeball where the line is you want to go. And you just have to make sure it stays right there on the line. There you go. And then you're done. You just press it down. And now I have 3 sides because I've already created that top side. And now I have 3 sides straight. For me, I will use this little guy. I know, I don't like taking you off either. So this little guy is actually just one of these rulers, and I just cut it. Okay, you can have a straight edge ruler at home, and I'll just come over here and add this to this side. So I'll actually have 4 straight sides here. It's that easy. I heard the islands were getting pretty rough with storms. Yikes, I did not hear that, Marla. Also, the glass drill treatment that Cheryl and Rich go into one of his lives was very informative. Yes. Matt. Oh, tornado. Wait, what? Talking tornado snow for Terry. Tornado snow. Yes, that's for the different coatings and effects of the sparklers. Oh my gosh. Angelina's been trapped at her house all day. What are you saying? Wow. It's going to freeze the blooms on many of the spring flowers. Ooh. Gotcha. So she's stuck at home and got a generator going. So you're in the middle of installing. Yes, it's insane. The worst hasn't even hit yet. Oh my gosh. I don't like the sound of that. Anyway, that's all you do. And then when you get this section done, now you'll have this edge and this edge. So all you'll need is this jigger moving over like that. And it just keeps me within my space every time. And again, I can have a craft. This fits the Crashley release papers right there like that. So that's how that works. And there's a quick video online too. I have a really quick video on that. Let's see. Okay, sounds good, Angelina. Get the covers on those poor babies and add stuff to help them have a chance. What are we talking about? Get the covers. Yes, opal mocha twisted. Yes, that's true. Get the covers on those poor babies and add stuff to them to have a chance. What are we talking about? Are you talking about stars or what? Thank you, Jay. It's been snowing off and on all day and super windy in Michigan. Well, I'm grateful then for my 50-degree weather, and I don't know how bad it will get. Yikes. I don't often keep up with that. Flowers. Oh, I see. Cover the flowers and help them. Gotcha. Sometimes it takes all you can do to keep yourself safe, isn't it? There we go. Now we got her covered. Here we go. You've been collecting blankets. Gotcha. They're talking about plants. I see. Okie dokie. Okay, last call. Well, let's see. Going once, do hashtag Debbie, DEBI, hashtag Debbie for tonight's giveaway. We're going to share the screen here and pray it works. 128 entries currently for hashtag Debbie giveaway, which is going to be for release papers and a $15 coupon code on the site. There we go. Hashtag Debbie for people who have not yet entered for tonight's giveaway. Oh, I love that mat. Let me see if I can even find that. Why is that so hard? Let me go see. Because Crashley's not here to just resend it to me so quickly. Let me go see if I can find that from Crash. Gosh, that's a long time ago. What was that, around Christmas or something? She's so funny. She sends me funny videos. Well, let's see. Nope, nobody, nope, nope, nope. Where are you? Crash says Kerwin has got it bad right now, and they're trying to catch up with orders too. That was December. So I'm trying to find, oh, what's that? That can't be it, is it? No. Is it? Maybe this is it. Healthy, grounded. That's not the jiggers, is it? I don't. Well, I don't have my sound off. I do this every time. Number 134 entries, going twice. Let's see. Where did you go? Gotta have the sound on. Sorry. Let me get the sound on. All right. Let's see if it'll work yet. Is this? If crooked trails is your trigger, grab yourself a Isn't that awesome? I am pinning that. No, y'all, after it got through playing, it went away. I got to scroll all the way back up there. But I'm definitely pinning that to our messages so that I can find it every time. Where did I put that? Goodness gracious, Great Balls of Fire. Is it close to January? No, that's December. There we go. I am going to, can I pin that? More. Pin. And let's do this and pin. There we go. All right, 136 entries. We're going to do this real quick. This one, we got to hear this. Ready? That was great, Matt. Thank you. What happened to Momo? Sparklers, pens, Putty, and trays. Product showcases and giveaways. Crafting fun that is sublime. Sit down, strap in for a wonderful time. Friends and pets, so that's Fred's arm. He's just a part of this funny farm. Medical antics to leave you astounded. Even socks to keep you healthy and grounded. Crashley, Gerald, Jerry, come here. Don't you worry, it's just a shot of your beer with some enhancement suggestions that will leave an arm. Let's give a nice warm welcome for our wonderful team. Oh my gosh, I love you, Crashley. Oh, I love that. Thank you, Matt, for reminding me about that, because that is so special and I almost forgot. We can't forget that. All right, let's go back to sharing that screen. Momo, you're not feeling well, hon? That's what they're saying. Hope you start feeling better soon. Let's get over here. We got 136 entries and do hashtag Debbie, DEBI. Put in your entry now because it's going fast. This is the final warning. Fair warning, says Rich. Here we go. 137. Crashley got her entry in. And here we go. Hashtag Debbie. Let's see who our winner is going to be for our $15 coupon code and release papers. It is Terry Lawrence. Terry Lawrence, I hope you are still here. I need you to email me at dpwithsparklers@gmail.com and we'll get you that coupon code and your goodies out to you. Put your name right here to Terry Lawrence. Oh, goodness. Those kids got to read my writing. That's terrible. That's terrible. Terry Lawrence. Let's put him here. Today is 3/13/26. We hope you're feeling better, Crash, because we heard you were sick as well. Hope everybody's doing well. Put an order in. Thank you. Oh, you just put an order in. Oh, well, shucks. You'll have to wait and do another one again, right? But email me. Hopefully, I'll get to that eventually. And I am going to go diamond paint and lay more drills down, guys. I'm going to hope to finish that section tonight because I've got a lot of work to do tomorrow. Drills, moving, folks. I need to make videos this weekend. We'll see what I come up with. I don't know what we'll all end up doing. Hopefully, no more emergencies. Hopefully, nobody having emergencies or anything. That's what we really want, right? Yes, plenty more to get. Anyway, I appreciate you all. I thank you for spending a little bit of your Friday night here with me. Thanks for your suggestions. I don't know if you helped. I think we may have eliminated one or two. That's about it. Other than that, I got a whole handful of things y'all want me to put on here. So we'll have to see what we end up doing. But anyway, I appreciate you all. Remember to shine bright and don't let anyone dull your sparkle, folks. Bye now. Have a great week and see you next Friday night. Thank you, Miss Angie. Well, I'll get to you this week.